Hi, I am Owen, or Pumpkin, and I'm here to talk about my newest movie, Public Access. So basically, the premise of the movie is a group of college students are trying to create a television show in their basement. And all hell breaks loose after one of them decides to bring a cursed tape onto set. I wanted it to kind of be a dissection of the horror genre. And the one trope that I found is in a lot of horror movies, especially when it's like a group of teenagers, they have a very strong relationship with each other. So in my movie, they all hate each other. Now, not only did I direct and write Public Access, I also played a character in it named Rhubarb. At first, I thought it would make more problems with, having to also play in the same movie that I'm directing. But I found out in a lot of cases it actually made it a lot easier. There's a lot of times where the shots seem like there's a lot of people in the same room, but there's actually only one or two. And I feel like the illusion of everybody being together is done really well. I wanted to try and make a period piece because one of the things I hear a lot is that period pieces are expensive. They are impossible to make on a budget. I also wanted the time period that I chose, which is 1989, to not only be apparent with the set design, but also with the way that the movie's shot. And a lot of the, camera angles, the lighting, the dialogue, I wanted it to feel close to a movie that would be made in the 80s. One word of advice I would give to any filmmaker wanting to make a movie: cast your friends. Cast people you know and people you can trust. Not only does it make it easier for you, but it makes it a blast. It's almost like an excuse to hang out with everybody and to bring everybody together. And I think that's beautiful. I really wish that people would kind of come together to try and make short films like this, because it's so fun. It is really fun. All right, time to talk about all my props. The first one I want to showcase, 1980s VHS camera. In the movie, it was the camera that they used to record the show. However, the VHS footage is on color. Now, this VHS camera only shoots on black and white. So, what did I do? I used a newer model VHS camera. This right here is the organ that Naeem's character uses. I got it from Goodwill for 20 bucks. Here is the Amiga. It's actually technically not mine, it's Reese's. The cable's like 75 bucks. I do not feel like shelling out a lot of money to get it working. In the movie, we ended up just not having anything on the screen in general, and it made it kind of funny. I'm over here. This is the fake Rhubarb head, which is the character I play, so I tried to base it off of myself. It is a mannequin head I found at the Goodwill. And in a lot of the shots where you see blood splatter onto the floor when Rhubarb's dying, it's actually not coming from a spray nozzle, it rather is coming from the actual nose of this fake Rhubarb head. This is the TV that you see the demon on in the movie. I have a coax to HDMI converter. If I take the coax cable, plug it right in, there you are. I can control how the signal looks. It really does give the effect of like this demon trying to possess a piece of technology. These are the two puppets. We built them out of oven mitts. They look like something that would be from the time period, and I'm really proud of how they look. This is a really fun filmmaking problem-solving moment where I needed to have this like creature. I went out and I found this like ceiling fan lamp, and I hooked up a little cable to it. Rhubarb goes up to it and it perks up. And honestly, the effect is pretty good in the movie. Well, I think that's it. I just really wanted to kind of show off, what it took to make this movie this semester, and I want to thank everybody who helped me make it. I want to thank my actors. I want to thank Jezebel for letting me make it for class. I'm really proud of how it came out, and I'm really proud of myself. I was able to prove to myself that I can be a filmmaker.